With just weeks away from the presidential election, Donald Trump is selling $100,000 gold watches. Yes, you heard that right. $100,000 watches, or at least a concept of a watch, if not an actual watch. And we'll get to that in a moment. But my concern about this watch is it's might be in violation of presidential donation limits. Okay. I went on to the Federal Election Commission website this morning just to see what are the limits of contributions that you can give to a presidential candidate. And there are definitely limits to what a person can donate to a candidate. So an individual can donate to a candidate committee $3,300 per election, or $5,000 a year to a PAC, or $10,000 a year to a party committee that's local or state. And national party committees, individuals can donate $41,300 per year, or additional national party committee accounts, $123,900 per account per year. So those are individuals. Corporations can't donate. Foreign nationals can't donate. PACs, so political action committees, you can donate an unlimited amount to them. Corporations and labor organizations can donate to PACs. PACs can, so there's, but to individual candidates, there is a limit, okay? Also, you can't give cash. There's a $100 limit on cash contributions. If you're just doing cash, a $50 limit on anonymous on contributions, in-kind contributions, all that kind of stuff. So there are real limits on what you can do. And this goes on this website. So I'm not going to go into more detail, but just so you know, there are limits on campaign donations. Okay, so we've now established that. And it is illegal to try and hide where the money comes from, to obfuscate where the money comes from, to have straw donors, right? That's what the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, is in trouble for. He's being accused of having straw donors, right, from foreign nationals and from the country of Turkey, giving donations to his campaign through other people. And hide it. And you have to report all of this stuff. So what does Donald Trump do in the middle of all of this when he's running for president? Well, he's selling these $100,000 gold watches. And Ben Meiselas of the MeidasTouch did a great thread on it this morning. And I'm just going to read from it. If you dig deeper into the $100,000 Trump watches and who might buy it, first of all, you can buy with Bitcoin, which is untraceable. Okay, so talk about trying to avoid and obfuscate who it's coming from. Photos on the site where you see these coins, these photos are not the actual watch, but illustrations of what it might look like. So read the disclaimer. There's no guarantee when or if the watch will arrive, and Trump is not liable for shipping, timing, etc., per the disclaimer, which means this is just money that can go into his pocket that he can use, okay? Putin can buy as many of these watches as he wants. He can buy all of these watches and we'll never know. So unbelievable. So it basically, then Ben goes on to say, Trump watches can be shipped. So this is coming from the Trump watch website. Trump watches can be shipped worldwide. International customers are responsible for all duties and taxes. So yes, they can buy the Trump watches. They're called Fight, by the way, with Bitcoin, credit card. And then there's the Trump Victory Tourbillon watch. Wire transfers are accepted. And then it's just unbelievable that what this website talks about. Then there's an individual on X who is posting, and his name is Bill Grueskin, and he's talking about the return policy. For example, what is the return policy? Because he also read the website, and it says there's no refunds. All sales are final. The Trump watch costs $100,000, and it's not. By the way, P.S. I thought this was a fun fact. It's not waterproof. It's just unbelievable that I'm very thankful to people who are who are out there trying to get word out there, because this $100,000 watch has, first of all, a replica of Trump's signature. It's not even his signature. And it's the concept of a watch. So, unbelievable. I love that what Bill goes on to say, the battery will outlast your prison term, which I thought was pretty good, because the battery lasts quite a long time. Anyway, but think about it. Okay, $100,000 for these watches. They say they're making 147 of them. They're limited edition. And it's a way of anyone who wants to donate money to Trump or curry favor with him, foreign nationals who want to support him and then maybe get favors back from him in the future. And it's not traceable, and we won't know. And I hope that the Federal Election Committee and others are looking at this. It's a really, I think, preposterous. It's a grift. And this is clearly, this watch, if you were to add up the number of carats that this gold watch is, it doesn't equal $100,000. The diamonds are minuscule, at least in the pictures. So this is not worth that. And this is not a legitimate business. This is the latest grift that he is in a way to get people to buy and spend outrageous sums of money that go directly to his pockets, that it would be like saying, oh, I'm not violating campaign finance rules. I'm running for mayor, but here I'm selling hairbrushes that I've used, and they all have pieces of my hair in it, and I'm gonna sell it for $100,000 each. Things like that. Like you can't just overly inflate something as a way to get money from people and in a way to avoid campaign finance laws. It's just not okay. That's actually called money laundering. And frankly, I'm not saying that's what this is, but I'm saying somebody should look into what this is, because the fact that the money's untraceable, the fact that it can ship to any country and can be bought by foreign nationals, just the timing alone of when this is coming out, when the watches aren't even available, and they're not even saying they might not be available, but it's coming out right now. This is, to me, something that smells bad and needs to be looked into. And thankfully, we have people like Ben Meiselas on MeidasTouch and the MeidasTouch Network, who's out there, and others who are out there really kind of putting this out for everybody to see. This should be shared far and wide. And hopefully the Federal Election Commission is looking into this as well. I'm Karen Friedman-Agnifilo with Legal AF on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and Mistrial on Thursdays. Please sign up for the new Legal AF YouTube channel. It's Legal AF MTN. And don't miss our podcasts and our hot takes and everything else. And thank you so much for listening.
In collaboration with the MeidasTouch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories, the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.